No woman
Yes.
is ever going to do this to any man
Nope.
that she respects.
No.
And without respect, there can be no love. I
Mm-hmm.
repeat that once again.
Nope.
Without respect, there can never be any love.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey guys, welcome back to another episode of His and Hers. My name is Tuan. This is my beautiful wife.
Hi guys, I'm Sim. Welcome back to our channel if you're new, or our usual, and then
Yeah, so
our new.
loyal viewers, new
Mm-hmm.
viewers, thank you so
True.
much for coming and checking out our channel and checking
Yep.
out this video we're going to be shooting today.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I want to say something about that real quick, okay?
Okay.
I know that we've been getting a lot more views, and thank you
Mm-hmm.
so much, guys. We've been
Thank
getting
you.
more subscribers as well, too.
Getting a lot
But,
of
guys,
love.
we're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers
Mm-hmm.
by this summer before we move into our new place. So, guys, do
Yes.
us a huge favor and
And
hit that
smash.
subscribe button, right? Smash the like button,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Boom.
Turn on your notification bell.
Ding.
Another thing I want to say before we, tell you guys about our other channels, right?
Yeah.
I've noticed that the videos that we've been reacting to, honey,
Yeah.
has been getting the higher view counts. But guys, as much as I love reacting to videos,
Yep.
we also want to try, and we do. You
Mhm.
guys just have to check out our library. I think we have
Yeah.
over 120 videos at
Yep.
this point, or
100
close to
plus.
it, right?
Yep.
And there's a lot of videos in there with just great facts, great knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
and especially our content, which comes more from like a married couple,
Mm-hmm.
having kids, being successful in the
Yep.
truth,
Yep.
as we always try to promote,
Mm-hmm.
right? And so hopefully you guys can go check out some of those other videos, because I know those videos don't get as many view counts.
Mm-hmm.
Usually they're around like 100.
Yeah.
Whereas like our reactionary videos, like I told you guys, I love doing them. I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
doing them because I think there's some great content in them.
Mm-hmm.
But they usually get in the 1,000 view counts, right?
Mhm.
But guys, just so that way you guys understand our full content and
Mhm.
everything like that, and what my wife and I are trying to promote out there. Yeah, go
Mhm.
check out some of our other videos where
Yes, our past
we're
videos.
just kind of providing you guys our content, okay?
True that.
Go check out our channel over at TikTok at His and Hers
Sure.
YT for the short clips,
Mhm.
right? And please comment, good or bad. I
Right
notice
here,
obviously we
down
get a
there.
lot of great, welcoming and congratulatory
Mhm.
comments. You guys, that really helps us to keep pushing, doing what we do every day for you guys, and
Mhm.
everything we can for this community.
Yep.
But at the same time, we appreciate the negative comments too,
Yeah.
right? So that way, guys, hopefully
Yep.
maybe that negative person,
Mhm.
they can take our truth, take the truth. It's not our
Mhm.
truth, it's the
The
truth.
Yep.
And then hopefully get
Spread it
themselves
out there.
better positive outcomes, right?
Mhm. And
Okay.
thank you. Yeah. Share, share, share. And thank you for all that love you guys are giving. So
Yeah.
keep it
Yeah.
up. Thank
So
you.
on that note, we're going to be doing another reactionary video
Uh-huh.
today, guys. And it's going to be from the Godfather himself. I know there's two Godfathers, so I don't want to confuse my
Yep.
wife, but Godfather Kevin Samuels.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we haven't reacted to one of his videos in
For a
quite some
while.
time,
Mhm.
so good to get to do another one with him.
Yeah.
I really like Kevin Samuels' content. I think he provides a really mature, insightful,
Mm-hmm.
and the dude is really intelligent.
Yeah.
He's really intelligent in terms of how he approaches, the questioning and getting really the women that he talked to almost in a way self snitch,
Yeah.
right? And I think he can be harsh. Obviously, a lot of his critics claim that his content is harsh,
Yep.
but I think the way he goes about doing it is actually quite ingenious, and it's a
Yeah.
little bit less harsh than, let's say, someone like Fresh and Fit,
Yeah.
right? And so, no, a shout out to him. I think
Mhm.
he's doing something great. I think he's doing God's work out there. So just keep
Mhm.
it up, Mr. Samuels. Hopefully, you just keep plugging away and doing your thing,
True.
right? The title of the video today that we're going to react to, guys, is Worst Wife Ever Calls In for Dating Advice Update.
Wow.
And guys, I have yet to see this video. It's obviously a clip of probably a bigger video,
Mm-hmm.
but I wanted my wife to react to it because when I saw this title, I was like, hey, obviously one thing that our channel, like I was telling you guys, is unique is that we bring my wife to this picture, right?
Mhm.
It's not just men; it's the woman's side, but
Mhm.
from a wife,
Mhm.
and what I deem a high value woman's perspective.
Thank you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's begin and see what this is all about.
Have you been on here before?
Let's see.
Yes, I have.
Uh-huh. What's the update?
I'm learning to be a submissive wife and to know that my husband,
Wife?
What?
yeah, to
You're
be
married?
I'm the one who was like, I'm married and I want
You're
it.
the one that was trying to get rid of your husband to go back to the other high value man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a good
Hmm.
memory. Mm-hmm. Did your husband see that show?
Yes.
Okay, real quick. So
Wow.
before we start, wow. Okay, so she's a wife. She's currently married.
Yeah.
I guess she's a reoccurring guest, if you want to call that, for Mr. Samuels there. And I guess she called in previously
Yeah.
and was wanting to obviously get Kevin's advice because she wanted to leave her current husband
Yeah.
and get back with not her former husband, it sounds like,
More like.
but like a former fling, a former
ex,
boyfriend, fiance, whatever, in essence, boyfriend, right? Relationship,
Wow.
who is a high value man,
Yeah.
right? To leave her husband. So, real quick, honey, just from that early context, what do you kind of gather from this picture already? And because I have some thoughts, but I want you to hear you first.
Well, my thoughts is, first of all, if you're already married, right? You broke up with your ex for a certain reason, right? Either A, at that time you guys didn't get along, or B, he didn't make it. He didn't. Maybe I'm just thinking, I'm just guessing hypothetically. Maybe he didn't have that much money at that time. He wasn't very high value. So then she picked somebody else to settle with, right? That loved her, that cared for her, married him, right?
No, she knew he was high value before.
No, the guy. I'm talking about the guy that she's married to. Maybe he wasn't. I wasn't sure if the guy that she was dating before, like, she's like trying to ditch her current husband, now going back to her ex or fling or whatever you want to call it. I don't know if he was high value back then.
Who, the ex?
Yeah.
No, it sounded like she knows that he was a high value.
Well, if he was high value, why didn't he didn't put the ring on your finger, girl? He does not care.
100%.
So that
okay.
mean he was just using you as a fling, as someone to play. Think about it. This other man, the current man that you loved, if your ex was so high value and he value you, he would have put a ring on your finger. He didn't. So even if you divorce, I'm just telling you right now, girl, even if you divorced your man right now, your current husband, he's still not going to take you second round. If he didn't put a ring on you the first round, he's not going to put a ring on you the second round.
Correct.
That's my opinion.
Okay, cool. There's a lot. And just see, guys, once you're in the truth, that's the reason why our content, our channels, other channels out there like ours are so helpful for a man. Because even from just a simple statement like this, right, from just a little bit of information we've gathered, we can already start piecing the picture together already, right? One, her ex, who is a high value man, is higher value in terms of all the men's values than her current husband. Okay? So what happened was my wife was going down the correct path. She's 100% correct, but she didn't expand on the complete picture, which I'm going to expand on right now, which is he did not want to commit to her, 100% that you just said. And so she had to settle for this current husband who was willing to take most likely a promiscuous woman.
Yep.
Right? Because think about it, guys. Okay, start gathering all your knowledge of what our channel has been teaching you guys and all the other channels in the RP community have been teaching you guys, right? If a high-value man, like my wife said, did not want to commit to her, that means that she wasn't worth committing to.
No.
So most likely, and she looks like a fairly young girl, young lady, young woman. She's probably older, but she's still fairly young.
30s.
Correct. So she's probably a promiscuous woman.
Yeah.
And so that higher value man is like, screw this.
Nope.
I'm not going to commit to this. So she had to go run and settle with a lesser. I'm going to use the word beta, but, obviously I don't know how her current husband's values are.
Yeah.
But in terms of the values of her ex, he's beta to him.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this is the other thing I wanted to expand on, which my wife didn't. The fact that she wants to go back to her ex, right, confirms that her current husband is beta, right? Because she's not happy, right?
Yeah.
He's not ticking all the boxes off for her.
Yeah.
And also, she is willing to be the mistress.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, check out our last video, right, where we said second place at best, right?
Mm-hmm.
And hey, you can
She's
see
willing.
she's not, obviously, she doesn't know us. She doesn't know our content.
Nope.
She doesn't know, but you can see that women inherently, they would rather gravitate towards the higher value man.
Yep.
And be the second place
At best.
right? And even know that this man who's not committed to me in the past,
Yep.
he never showed me any sign of commitment, but at least I'd rather be his fling
Yep.
and be with him than get the commitment. So in essence, I'd rather be the mistress
Yep.
or the side chick
Yeah.
than quote unquote settle for an average man.
Yeah.
So what did we tell you guys? All these stats, all these things that we've been learning this past year, these years in the RP community that we've presented to you guys.
It comes out.
It's coming into
It
fruition.
comes out, guys. It comes out. I mean, think about that. For men, if you met a woman that has that high value that you want to commit, trust me, it doesn't take that long for you to put a ring on her finger. Okay?
100%.
For real. Women, trust me. If a guy want to put a ring on your finger because you met his high standards, his high value, all his quotas, all the values that he want to look for, trust me, you don't have to beg him to put a ring on your finger. You don't have to even acknowledge, you don't have to hint him or anything. He will do it on his own. But if he doesn't want to put a ring on your finger, you're like tagging along like a puppy, trust me, it will not work out.
Yeah.
It will not work out.
I don't want to react too long because we got the rest of the video to watch, but 100%. If you are a high value man who's on your purpose of the truth, that's the key,
Yeah.
which makes you an alpha. That's what his and hers content. We've created this, right?
Yeah.
Because most people equate alpha, which is being like obviously the number one confident guy, right? But we tell you guys that an alpha man is a high value man with all his values high, but also with the truth behind him, right? A man like that who is so much on his purpose of gaining his values and wanting to have the truth, meaning family, wife, and kids.
True.
My wife is 100% correct. He is not going to waste his time.
No.
He doesn't have time to waste.
No.
He's got his business to worry about. He's got money to make. His ambition is this freaking high. He don't got time to court a woman.
No.
He knows right away, hey, these
He
are
can
the things
spot.
I'm looking for. And if she's qualified, cool, I'm going to be ready to do this.
That's what I said.
So-
You don't have to shove a man. You don't got to shove things in his throat. You don't have to give him ideas. He'll just do it.
Correct. All right, let's continue.
Yes, he did.
What was the conversation?
He said, it's like, how can you embarrass me? Do you want to be with me? And do I make you happy? Do I give you enough? And he is enough. It's just I didn't realize.
Okay, real quick comment. He's a beta for sure. Just that statement right
Yeah.
there where she said, he came to me and says, hey, do you love me? Am I enough for you?
Yeah.
No high value man who's on his purpose would
Never.
ever ask a
No.
woman that question.
Nope.
It's like, look, you freaking either going to do it my way or
Or
you're
the
going to
highway.
leave.
Yep.
That's really what he would have said. He
Yeah.
wouldn't have said, hey, am I good enough for you?
Yeah,
All that.
but-
So her current husband for sure
Is a
is a
beta.
beta.
Or some guy that just has low
Or lesser value,
Mm-hmm.
or he doesn't know his own value.
Yep.
Either way, that makes him beta.
Yeah, it is.
Right? Beta, right? We talked about it, guys. That's what I'm trying to say. It's so important that you guys go check our past videos, right?
Yeah.
Because we break down all these terms, right? Because all these terms have been unfortunately misdefined,
Yeah.
right? It's been redefined, and it doesn't mean the same things anymore.
Yeah.
Beta means an incomplete product,
Yeah.
right? A product that's still in the beta phase testing, right? And so the fact that he is unsure of himself, he doesn't have confidence, he doesn't know his own value, or he doesn't have the purpose of the truth behind him, makes him a beta, right?
Yeah.
That.
Okay. After what did you say to him?
I said I was thinking about my ex because he is high value and he was just closer to age. But with going on to that story, my husband, he intervened from me marrying my ex. So it was like something to say, I guess he won to get me. So I'm just.
Okay, she's straight capping.
No.
She's straight capping.
No.
He didn't win. The
No.
high value man didn't
Didn't
want
want
her.
you. Did not want you.
The modern
This
women.
other guy,
Yeah.
okay, the beta dude, maybe he doesn't look good, maybe he's older or whatever, Okay, you're a capping girl. Okay, if the high value man, your ex, really wanted you, there's no way he's gonna stop you from like wanting to marry some.
Yeah.
No. Okay, you're lying to yourself. I don't care what woman is watching. There is nobody that can change your mind. If you want to marry somebody, you're gonna marry somebody. If the guy really want to put a ring on your finger and walk you down the aisle, he'll do it. Stop capping ladies out there.
I know
okay?
exactly what happened.
You're lying to yourself.
I know exactly what happened. Her current husband was a friend-zoned guy.
Okay,
friend-zoned buddy, a beta. Mm-hmm. He got friend-zoned by her, and he's been obviously trying to get with her for a long time, right? So obviously she kept being used by this high-value man, right? Yep. He's just using her for sex, playing her along, saying, hey, don't worry, one day I'll commit to you, right? And then the beta dude swooped in, intervened, and says, "Hey, girl, she was probably one day where she was crying.
You're my world.
Yeah, he broke up. He probably maybe quote unquote cheated on her, right? Or like ignored her, ghosted her, or whatever. And so she went to her beta man crying, right? Her friend, and he was like, "Hey, don't worry, baby. Leave him. I'll take care of you. I'll commit to you. Don't worry. I'll never treat you like that. I'll never leave you like that." And so she realized that finally, and she's like, hey, I'm getting sick and tired of getting hurt by this freaking quote-unquote high-value man who she knows deep down in her heart won't commit to her.
Yep.
And so she settled for this freaking beta, right? But guys, like I said, we warn you guys. Ladies, I wish you guys would change his mind, but I don't think it's going to happen. So I got to warn my brethren out there. You notice, you guys that are thinking you guys are going to be the white knights, right? Not. Save a hoe. No. Look this is the outcome. She still disrespects you. She still doesn't want you, and she wants you to wants to go back to her high value man.
Gee, doesn't this remind you, honey, of that Will Smith?
Yeah,
he tried
Tupac.
He tried to save supposedly a depressed, messed up girl, and now look at what his life is messed up.
Yeah.
Okay.
And let's be honest, how many of us out there?
Come on.
Is Will Smith?
Okay.
In terms of like the value of finance, status, fame, and even fitness, height, everything like that. Good looking dude, everything. Yeah. How many of you guys are out there that could say that you guys would even have those values to fight with? Yeah. Right? So the fact that even a woman would disrespect a beta like Will Smith, who has those value high, what do you guys think your chances out there are going to be? So like I said, hey, we're... As much as I hate to say it, we're just reporting the truths out there. This is how the modern woman thinks. I want to change the modern women's ideology. That's why I told you guys, feminism, it has to die. 2022. We got to start this path of killing this ideology because it's leading to women like this.
Like that, yep.
Yep.
Sad.
I'm going to stick with
Since our conversation, have you had any therapy?
Yeah, I am in therapy every month.
Okay.
So I do that. It's just what I need to do is I just have to stick with one thing and stick with one person because I feel like my energy when I do meet men, that it's just a different way. I don't think my beauty gets that much attention, but
it doesn't matter what attention you get from other men, ma'am. You're married.
Yeah, I am married. Yes, I am married. Like, I'm not in a box. Like, I still have to talk to people as for business.
But that's not attraction.
But if you're a salesperson, like there's something that has to be first being, oh, I want to buy it, and it has. Come
on now. Who are you talking to? Okay. Why do you need to be appealing to other men physically?
No, I don't. I do not. I do not at all.
It's coming across that you don't get attention from other men or this or that. And honestly, if you're a salesperson, then, I get the point of wanting to build rapport, but that's not important. That's why I'm trying to understand it, because you're back with your husband.
I want to touch on something real quick, honey, because this is something, guys, pay attention real quick on what I'm about to say. And I think I might get a little bit of pushback from the RP community when I start making these comments here pretty soon. So I'm going to call it out right now. My wife and I, we bring a really unique perspective to this community, and I hope you guys pay attention right now. A lot of men in this community will say, well, once you're married, once you're a wife, like my wife is, right? Why do you need to go out and dress nice, right? Once, even if you're committed, like a boyfriend or girlfriend, right? Or husband or wife, why does the wife need to go out and obviously present herself in a certain way, dress nice, look appealing to other men? Kind of like what Kevin Samuels is asking here, right? But I will tell you guys right now, as a married couple, as a married man, married to a high-value, very traditional, quote-unquote, high-value woman and all the values that are accomplishing the truth, I want my wife to go out there and look beautiful and pretty. The reason, the guys, it's the purpose, right? All these women on these shows, all these women that call into Fresh and Fit or show up on Fresh and Fit, go on the Kevin Samuels show, the reason why they're doing is because 100% they are advertising it to attract other potential men, other potential suitors, okay? My wife, on the other hand, I can look into her eyes right now, and I know with 100% certainty, she does it to increase my status. She does it for me because, truthfully, guys, trust me, and my wife will 100% collaborate. I force her to dress nice too.
Not force.
I want you. If you don't dress nice, I get pissed off.
Well, I love to dress up already,
which makes it even easier for me. Which makes her obviously cooperating to me, right? Submissive to me because she's doing what I want. But the truth of the matter, what I'm trying to tell you guys is, as a high value man who's on the purpose of the truth, and who's not quote unquote insecure, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what all these women will say. Like, why are you insecure that you won't let your wife or your girlfriend dress up? It's not that we're insecure in the sense. We're smart enough to understand the purpose. My wife does it for me, and she does it to enhance my status. It's just like when I go into any room, whether that's a wedding, a party, a family get-together, or even public, a restaurant. Everyone looks at me, and specifically at my wife, and then looks back at me and says, what makes him able to attract a woman like this? So that instantly increases my value, right? Shout out to the Tate brothers. They talk about this all the time on their channels or on their videos, right? All the billionaires that they go meet, all the millionaires that they go meet, they don't care that other billionaires are there are millionaires. But when one millionaire or billionaire shows up with a bunch of women, they're going to be like, hey, what is this man doing that he can have all this access, all this sexual access, or this woman wanting them passionately, not paying for it?
Yeah.
Right? Because guys, we're not dumb. Let's not cap to each other, right? No. There's one thing. That's the reason why we say pay for play is not worth it. I get why we do it. I get why men do it. I get why high value men do it. Legality reasons and all BS aside. But when a woman truly respects you and is passionate about you, and you have her submissiveness and cooperation, that is status. That is power. That is the value that a man is striving for and wanting to have.
Yeah.
And so that's where the difference is, guys. So I'm going to shout out to the RP community right now. Know the difference. Yeah. So that way you guys quit arguing about, oh, I don't want my wife to dress up, or now that I've taken you off the market, I don't want my woman advertising.
No.
You don't want her to advertise to other men in the sense that she's trying to obviously get with another man. But you want to advertise, you want her to advertise, say, look at me. I'm this woman that this man can get. Yeah. Right? And you all want me, right? But I'm with him. And I get it. There's subtle differences, right? There's ways she carry herself. There's ways she dressed. There's the way the outfit she dressed. The way she has her hair, her makeup,
that's why I'm
her demeanor.
There's a difference. There's
100%.
a difference between someone trying to dress nice or someone trying to dress hoish.
Slutty. To say, hey, come here, sex,
with the attitude,
have sex with me.
half
right?
booty hanging. That isn't something attractive that you should be dressing up. Yeah, there's a thin line between that. There's a thin line between dressing up nice, classy looking, to compare to a hoish looking, where you're just trying to advertise yourself to, with other men.
But guys,
that doesn't look good.
But even think about a situation. Let's say we're at the beach, and my wife and I go to the beach.
Yeah,
right?
We still dress decent.
Well, my point is, you might wear a swimsuit, right? There's nothing you can do to not be sexually attractive in a swimsuit, right? But once again, it's the purpose and it's how she carries herself.
Yeah.
Right?
Attitude.
It's
Certain
attitude. It's demeanor.
Everything.
Right? Men can tell when you're saying, hey, come here and try to flirt with me and try to, in essence, court me so I can have sex.
Yep.
And then there's others just saying, hey, look at me. I'm this high value woman. I have my status, my husband, my family, my this high value lifestyle, and be envious of me and my husband and my family. Right? So in essence, increasing my husband's status.
Yeah.
Right? So guys, I just want to say that because there's not enough clarity on that issue, right? I watch these channels all the time, and all they talk about is like, oh, well, once you're off the market, you're not supposed to advertise, or once you're off the market, you're not supposed to do this.
Yeah,
like,
dress up or look good or be sexy. No, you can't.
You
but there's
want.
a different way.
Yes.
There's a different way and attitude to carry yourself.
Correct.
Ladies, okay? Or gentlemen out there, like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Your wife, your girlfriend, whatever it is. It's just how your demeanor, how you carry yourself, how you're acting towards other people or other men.
Correct.
That is it.
Correct. I hope that, like you guys
That
can
clears
watch
it.
this video, watch this channel, and if you guys have questions, ask us. But there is that clear
Make
difference. Yeah.
Comments down below.
Correct.
You guys didn't divorce, and he's older than you, right?
Yes.
Do you have any kids?
Yes, we have a child together.
How many years difference between you two?
26 years.
So my question is, how have you made it up to him?
We stayed together.
Have you made? What happened was pretty bad, ma'am.
It wasn't well. Okay, it was bad. I just talked to him
No
about
accountability.
it. It was, as I said, I was thinking about.
Right, and I'm asking you, how have you made it up to him? How have you balanced that out? You stayed?
I stayed. Yes, I stayed. I've just been more focused on us, just not been really putting too much effort into.
Do you think if your husband hurt you, broke your heart, embarrassed you, did something along those lines, do you think he would have to just apologize, or would he have to actually make it up?
Both.
Okay.
Would have
So like
to
when a
both.
man, like
That's
you
the
got the
question.
old school thing in the movie, you forgot the anniversary, you forgot the birth.
Kevin Samuels, like I said, is such an intelligent, questioner. You know what I'm saying?
The way he put the words.
And that's the question I wanted to ask her, right? Was like, okay, well, literally what she did was, hey, I was thinking about cheating on you with my primary value, my fidelity, right, with my ex, right? And when Kevin asked her, well, what have you done to make it up with your current husband? She was like, oh, it's not that serious. I didn't really do anything bad. Well, I came back with him, didn't I? I stayed.
Horrible.
Imagine, ladies, if we flip that around. And trust me, this is just an example. I don't believe it's the same, all right? Men and women are different, so I don't believe that. But imagine if the husband, right, if I was the husband, was like, oh, hey, I went to go see my ex the other day, and I asked her, I wanted to get back with her.
Chop suey.
Exactly. That's what Kevin's alluding to. He's like, hey, what would he have to do to make it up to you, right? Look at Kobe, right? He had to freaking buy his wife Vanessa, a $20 million ring or something like that, right? Because he was supposedly, quote unquote, alleged of cheating.
I don't care.
Right? My point is, women expects this huge repayment. But the modern woman, as you can see here, is like, oh,
whatever.
not a big deal. I didn't do anything wrong. It was just what I felt that day. Right?
Yeah.
So, and I wanted another thing. I almost forgot. But guys, this relationship isn't going to work.
Nope.
Like my wife said, this is very similar to Will and Jada Pinkett Smith. The fact that she stayed because she knew that the high value man was not going to commit to her. And then the fact that her beta ass old husband, because now we just found out that he was 20-something years older than her, right? Took her back.
Like this.
She just respected him less.
Yep.
Whatever respect level that she had for him previously,
Gone.
if it was low already, It's through the basement
I
now.
just said gone.
Right?
Will Smith, same thing.
It's through, dude. Whoever you are out there, if you're watching this show, hopefully I don't know somehow 6 degrees of separation somehow.
Wake up.
I'm giving you leave her freaking ass right now.
Go.
Yeah, and let her kick her to the curb and let her learn her lesson.
If anybody out there is in similar situation like Will Smith, leave because you know why? It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
It's not going to work. The other party is never going to respect you. You're always going to be stomped down. They're always going to embarrass you. They're never, ever, ever, let me tell you that right now, ever be happy.
Yeah.
They're never going to be happy. You can buy them whatever you want. You can give them the whole world, and they're still not going to be happy. Because you know why? Because they have no respect for you nor care for you at all.
The only way I could see this being a saving grace is literally if you put your foot down. Obviously this is going to be a private conversation between you and your wife, right? This older dude, you're going to say, hey, you're going to listen to everything I say moving out. These would be my demands. Literally, I don't want to see you ever on Kevin Samuels again. As much as I love Kevin Samuels, don't ever call Kevin Samuels. Don't ever call any freaking advice online thing and embarrass me. Don't ever freaking talk to me about freaking wanting to have this or wanting to have. You better be on my program 100%.
It's not.
But exactly. One, he ain't going to be alpha enough to say that. He going to be too big. And two, she ain't going to want to be with him. Regardless.
You know why she's with him? A, she's younger. B, he has some money. Maybe he's not up there in status, but he's got money for her to stick around for that long and to have a child with him at the same time. And trust me, women aren't dumb. I don't care how she's been a hoish, whatever, around the world. She's still going to want financial stability.
And that's the key, guys. And that's the key. The only reason why I'm kind of giving this last example, honey, is because there's a kid involved.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a kid involved. If you're out there and you didn't have a kid with this lady, I would have told you to dump her to the curb. But if there's one shot to save the marriage, that way you guys remain a nuclear family, right? And obviously be prosperous in the truth, right? Go down the path and be comfortable and obviously be fruitful in the truth. Then, like I said, she's gonna literally have to follow your lead. You're gonna have to step up. We've tried to tell Will Smith this, right?
Be a leader.
Be a leader. Put your foot down. Don't have her do anything outside of what you want her to freaking stick to, right? Yep. And then if she says yes, then cool. Give her that chance. But if she says no, this ain't savable. So.
That's why you're the florist. You had to buy a gift to make it up. All right. What have you? That's what I'm trying to hear, and I haven't heard that from you.
I bought my husband a new phone. I got us all new phones. I've been following his lead. I've been going for events like dancing together. I've been keeping us busy. Any of our spare time, I'm asking him to fishing.
Okay.
I gave we have more intimacy.
Okay, guys. Like I said, I think there's they're gonna talk about some other stuff, but one thing just real at the end there. I don't want to make this video too long too, so we're gonna cut it short. But we'll post the link of this video and obviously the link maybe of the whole video, so you guys can go check out the whole Kevin Samuels episode because shout out to him. Really love his content, but she didn't do anything to repay.
No.
So she bought him new phones. In essence, she did what a man would have done to make it up, right? Spend money, give you gifts. Right?
It would be funny. That's still on his credit card.
Of course. 100%. 100%.
I bought you this new phone, but you know what? Oh, sorry. Yeah, but you paid for it. You paid for it. Don't worry. Oh, I went to dinner at least with you. I dressed up for myself. You paid for the damn dinner, but I went to dinner with you. Yeah. That is so lame, people out there. Okay, if you guys do not see this crap.
This guy is so beta,
You guys are, I don't know, beta. I don't care if it's a women thing, a men thing. If you guys... It's vice versa, okay, women? If you have to please someone so damn bad just to hang on,
so in essence,
or try to go with your ex, it doesn't work out.
In essence, she did what she wanted.
Yeah.
She wanted new phones, so she got new phones for everyone. But she was thinking of him, so she got him a phone too.
Like I said, use your money.
And then she went to go dancing because she liked dancing. But at least she had the niceness enough to tag him along. He was good enough this time for her to drag him along to go dancing and do the activities that she wanted to do. Yeah.
Crap on crap.
I
If you
swear to
guys
God,
do not
man.
see this is okay, forget
Yeah.
it. I don't even want to see this video anymore. I can already tell. Like,
Yeah.
women, wake up. Okay, if you did
This is like
something
Jada
wrong,
dragging Will Smith
That's what
under
I'm-
the red table talk. Like,
Yeah.
well, at least I took him to my platform and smeared his name on public,
Yeah.
on live television, live freaking out there for everyone to see. But at least
Yeah.
I was nice enough to bring him onto my show with me.
it's so crap. It's like, Jada,
yeah.
you still have not really been that apologetic. You dragged Will Smith even more and more into deep hole. He's like not even known to the anyone in the Hollywood level anymore. His I think career is gonna deteriorate because of you. Like what my parents always taught me. Okay, your partner, the person you marry, either make you live up in heaven, which is a happy marriage, or you go down to hell. So that is the truth. So far,
And-
Will, you're going to hell with
And,
Jada.
and I want to end the video on one thing. What is the thing that is lacking here, honey? And what is the thing that I know with 100% that you have for me? That's the reason why you
Love
would never.
and communication.
No. It's before
Trust.
love. It's before love. We've talked about this so many times on our channel.
Oh, we always have that love and trust and for each
But
other.
love comes.
Respect.
Bam.
Respect.
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 No woman
Yes.
is ever gonna do this to any man
Nope.
that she respects.
No.
And without respect, there can be no love. I repeat that once again. Without respect, there can never be any love. And so all this freaking thing where you're
BS.
disrespecting your man, Jada,
Yeah.
this woman, it just shows you that there's no chance. There's
No
never going to be a chance for
respect.
love and happiness.
No
Right.
respect. Just like right now with Johnny Depp. She
Mm-hmm.
had no respect for you, Johnny. Okay, I hope you win the damn case. You were in an
100%.
abusive relationship. And yes, ladies, men can be abused too.
Yeah.
Okay? I know women out there that just making up shit. Okay, you guys think you're abused, relationship, mentally, and all that
The-
crap. I don't feel for you.
The only difference I will say, the only difference, and like I said, this is the end of the video, and we want to talk on that topic in a different video, honey. Okay,
Men can
but
be abused.
but men can be abused. You're 100%.
I'm
But
just
it's
saying it.
but it's because these men who are beta allow it to be,
Mm-hmm.
guys. So that's what I want to end it on, right? Because men, we do and should. The majority of us
Mm-hmm.
has the physical fitness to prevent that from happening.
Yep.
And also the right to walk away. We have
Men,
the power to walk away.
Be leaders. Grab your balls. Things that are wrong. Okay,
Have respect.
say it.
Have respect for
Respect.
yourself.
Yes. Have respect. Grab your balls and be a man. Be a leader. Be a warrior. Be strong. Okay?
That's the
And that's
only way.
all. That's the only thing I can say that your woman will respect and love
You.
and care for
That's
you.
the only way you're
That's
going to
the
get a
only
love
way.
from a woman. is
Because if
she
not,
respects you.
I don't care how high class you are. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care how good looking you are. Trust me. If you are not a leader, you are not strong, and you're going to act like a beta, she'll treat you like a beta. You know why? Because she'll just stomp on you. She's just going to step on you. She's not going to respect you. And when you don't have respect from the other party, there is no way, especially with a man. When you have no respect for a woman, you will never be a man. Sorry to say.
So, guys, that was good. That was a good video. Check
Yeah.
you guys next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.